What is up, everybody? Today we are sitting in the E30 and I chopped off all my hair, and we are going to talk about why I am going with the K24. And this is I guess the first intro video to the Turbo K series that we are doing on the E30. So all that in today's episode. My name is Ryan. This is Project Racecar. Let's get into it. So I wanted to do an engine swap in the E30 since before I even owned the car. I knew that I wanted to do a lot of power, and some of the old BMW engines just, they can handle 300, 350, but they can't handle a crazy amount unless you put a lot of money into them, and then you're putting in a lot of money to a 35-year-old motor. So there are a couple different engine swaps that you can do on an E30. One of them would be an LS, but after kind of looking into LS's, they are getting ridiculously high in price, as well as just trying to work on a big V8 in a small car. Trying to just do stuff like pull out the spark plugs and do regular maintenance on it. That's going to be a lot of pain and just not fun times of trying to just work on the car. So I wanted to go with something a little bit more simplistic. I'm looking for a kind of 400 to 500 horsepower range. I've been in a couple 350 horsepower E30s and they are ridiculously fast. So I want the E30 to be a monster, and to be a little bit scary, and I think that a Turbo K series would be able to do that. So currently I just want to see how hyped you guys are for the project. I would really love if you guys dropped a like on today's video, as it does help me out with the YouTube algorithm, gets it to more people, and more people can get excited about a Turbo K series in an E30. So what's very nice about the K series is that it's a high revving 4-cylinder, and the E30s, the M3 had a high revving 4-cylinder. I think it revved to 7,500 or something like that, and it made around 210 horsepower. And the K24, which is a common swap, makes 215 horsepower. And it's a 20th of the cost. S14s, the E30 M3 motor, they're getting upwards of $20,000 for just the engine. And so I didn't want to do something like that. I want it to be somewhat of a cheap project. So I figured that K24s you can pick up for 800 bucks all day long, throw a turbo kit on them. And I've seen with the K-Series tuned correctly, they'll make 450 to 500 horsepower. So if I can get something like that and get, the ball rolling, I think that would be an awesome start to the E30. Like I said, I've known that I've wanted to do the swap for a long time, and I'm finally searching for a motor. We're gonna find one, and I will start rolling on this project. I want to do a lot to the engine before, getting it ready, and I want to make sure that I have a lot of the parts before I pull the engine out of the E30 and make the E30 undrivable for a little while. So I want to gather all the parts over the next couple months, as well as, get the engine ready, get the engine prepared, start putting parts onto it, and, doing stuff like painting the valve cover and doing the wiring harness and all that type of stuff. I want to kind of show you guys through the entire process and what I learned from it. An engine swap can be a lot of money and a lot of time and energy. And I feel like a lot of people just get really excited and pull their engine the first chance that they get, and then they make the car undrivable, and then they're gathering parts for over a year, and then they just lose interest. So I don't want that to happen, and I think that a lot of people can avoid that happening if they just take a little bit of time to plan out the project. I've really only seen 2 or 3 K-Series E30s, and I believe that only one of them was turboed. And I want to just, take you guys along for the entire ride. I want to do an awesome, very clean build, and I want to try to do it all myself. I currently made 3 designs for t-shirts that are coming out and they are shipping to me. So I will show you guys the designs when they are here in person. Maybe you guys can purchase a t-shirt and help me out with the build. I think that that would be very awesome. I'm really excited about the t-shirt designs and I hope that you guys are too. So stay tuned. In the next video I should have them and I should have them ready to go. I think the E30 has been a super fun car and you know the M42 in it right now is a small 4-cylinder and it is a fun car to drive, but it is so slow. And again, I want something that, you know, just has a big punch and something that would be a lot of fun to drive. I've been doing a little bit of research on the E30 transmission that I have, and I have a GetRag 240, which only handled about 300 horsepower, 300 foot-pounds of torque, and since I'll be going higher than that, because the K-Series can handle up to 400 foot-pounds of torque, I will be getting a ZF transmission, which we have one at the shop that is available, so I can purchase that one and you know, get the adapter plate ready, and it should be a very smooth process. I'm going to try to work with a couple different companies and get good products for the E30 because I want this is my forever car and I want this to be a nice build and I want it to be something that represents me and my channel. I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. I know that you guys have really liked the interior videos, and so we are finally getting through the E30, and I think that we've done enough to all the other parts of the car that now we should work on the engine and making it Greta super fast. So I think that that would be very fun. Again, I want to take you guys on a drive before we do all the engine swap, and you know, I'll be selling parts as they come off of the car. That way I can recoup a little bit of my money back and get other project cars running on the road. But like I said, if you guys are excited about this swap, please give this video a like and a thumbs up. Again, the plan is to do a Turbo K series. I am searching for a motor and I will let you guys know when I find one. They should be plentiful and I've just been trying to look for a good deal on one because I want to get a good engine for the E30. So we are sourcing parts and I'm trying to get this ball rolling, but I should have more information for the next video, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. And until next time, my name is Ryan. This is Project Racecar. Have an amazing day. Peace.